You have to deal with this right now. Time waits for no one.
My head hurts so bad.
Engineer Lin, what's wrong with you? Marmot, call an ambulance quick.
Screw your damn floor-to-ceiling windows. Finally, I'm done with this crappy job. It's cold, so cold. I'm just a CAD draftsman, a corporate drone, who worked himself to death. I didn't have reporting to the underworld. Instead, I was reincarnated into a groundhog at the bottom of the food chain. What kind of international joke is this? does supervision.
Engineer Lin, this plan still needs more adjustments. The client's point is, this load-bearing wall on the first floor is too much of an eyesore. It blocks the view. They want it to be changed into that kind of 360-degree. No blind spot. What's a large panoramic floor-to-ceiling window?
Change a load-bearing wall into a floor-to-ceiling window? This building will absolutely collapse if built like that. I'm here to work, not to commit murder. How did such a legally illiterate request even get approved? Manager lie. This is a 33-story high-rise residential building. If you knock out the first floor load-bearing wall and replace it with glass, what is going to support the weight of the 32 floors above? Rely on the client's immortal aura or rely on your unrealistic mouth?
Oh, don't be so rigid. Construction materials are so advanced nowadays. Think of a way. Just add a couple of steel columns to make it work. Won't that do? Work overtime tonight, please. I know it's hard. You have to deal with this right now. Time waits for no one.
My head hurts, like someone's hammering nails into my brain.
Engineer Lin, what's wrong with you? Someone, call an ambulance.
Screw your damn floor-to-ceiling windows. Finally, I'm done with this crappy job. Cold. So cold. Where am I? The emergency room or the check-in desk for King Yama? Which hospital's VIP room is this? The landscaping is aggressively rustic. Holy crap, where are my hands? My legs? What's wrong with my belly? This isn't a dream. I've turned into a ball. That hurts. Something's drilling in.
These memories aren't human. I am...
Frigid Snow Mountain, altitude 4,500 meters. I'm just a CAD draftsman, corporate drone who worked himself to death. I didn't end up reporting to the underworld. Instead, I was reincarnated into a groundhog at the bottom of the food chain. What kind of international joke is this? Others get to be immortal lords or rich young masters when they transmigrate. Here I am. I've turned into a grass-eating rodent. And in the whole Marmot colony, I'm known as Fat 3 because I eat way too much. Yes? A fat little marmot called Fat 3. I drew designs until my hairline receded like a low tide. Revised blueprints until I nearly killed my liver. Is this really what I got for all that? A one-way ticket to be a marmot? I'm starving. There's cramping in my stomach. It's even worse than pulling 3 all-nighters in a row. Well, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Even if I'm a marmot now, I'm gonna die a full death. Damn it. Something's wrong. This feeling, it's like that crazy client staring at me while I revise blueprints. No, it's 10,000 times more terrifying than that. I'm being hunted. This is the stare of death itself. Holy shit, it's the king of the snow mountains. Look at my body from his perspective. We'll have literally a walking, perfectly cooked Wellington steak. 50 meters away. Initial velocity 12 meters per second. The parabolic trajectory lands half a meter behind me. Can't retreat. Gotta charge forward, get into his blind spot. Now. Oh, damn it.
I made it. I'm alive.
I survived using CAD modeling and parabola knowledge.
Oh, that was thrilling. That was even more nerve-wracking than a client calling at midnight to rush a drawing.
I finally made it out alive. Now let's check out this burrow that saved my life. What the... Which idiot dug this hole? The vault arch is a total mess. There's no stress dispersion at all. The slope drops straight down. There aren't any water blocking bends, as is shoddy garbage work. It's an insult to my profession. Living here is like having your head hanging by a thread. Heaven gave me a human brain when I reincarnated here. I'm not gonna just live like some ordinary rodent. I'm gonna revamp this place with modern civil engineering. I'm gonna dig an underground fortress with 3 bedrooms and 2 living rooms. Perfect load-bearing, smoke and waterproof, multiple maze escape routes. The ultimate underground stronghold. As long as I'm alive, I can turn this permafrost into a masterpiece. 3 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, smoke and waterproof, maze escape routes, all perfect. I gotta hold a infrastructure renovation meeting for all the neighbors. This crummy hole is a disgrace to every Marmot's life. That sound is not a snow leopard. It's not rock, it's metal.
Old San! Hurry up! Seal off all these marmot burrows. Don't worry, boss. Crush their bones, skin them. That's another big payday.
Poachers are 100 times crueler than snow leopards. They're gonna wipe us all out. The entrance is sealed. There are humans above ground. Underground is this garbage, shoddy burrow. It's a dead end. Seal the entrance. Want to trap me like a sitting duck. You guys probably don't know this. People who do civil engineering love nothing more than demolition. Only one entrance and exit? Then I'll just dig a second one. Shoddy foundation. Then I'll rebuild it from the ground up. Animal trap. Let's see who falls into whose trap first. The weak load-bearing point is here. Underground water flow direction inferred. Best escape route angle. Reinforce first, then expand. Final contact. The client wants me to revise the drawings to version 17. Now I'm my own client. The snow leopard wants me as steak. The poacher wants me as a fur coat. I'm determined to dig a fortress right under this snow mountain. Another one stepped on a trap. The burrow entrance is sealed. Go out! Get crushed! Stay in! Starve! A Marmot's digestive system is fast. We must eat a lot of grass roots and plant tubers every day. Now the burrow entrance is completely sealed off. Haven't eaten a thing for a whole day. Starve if we don't go out. Go out, and those rusty steel fangs will crush us to pulp in minutes. Although I don't understand pure Marmot language, but through animal instinct, I instantly understood what this Marmot king meant. He's giving a pre-battle pep talk. Translated to human words, it's roughly,
Brothers, the iron lumps up there are pushing us too far. Follow me out, bite through those iron lumps, and grab the grass roots to eat. Purge for the tribe! Charge my foot. Can your 2 front teeth bite through high-carbon steel?
Even if a full-grown Tibetan wolf stepped on it, it would lose a leg on the spot. Charging out recklessly like that, is that for a meal? If they all die, leaving me a fat one alone. In this shoddy burrow, I'd be done for sooner or later.
Warning ignored. I must teach you a lesson today.
At that moment, I was no longer a humble wild Marmot. I was the chief civil engineer of a former top-tier design institute.
Squeak, squeak, squeak! Everyone, look over here.
Look at these marks on the mud wall. This is a warning of deadly trap. Danger at that entrance. We can't go there. Ignore the warning and it'll be like this. See the danger now? Going up there's certain death. We all end up kebabs.
But what if we don't go up, but dig down instead? Squeak! Others.
Why limit ourselves to a few lousy grass blades on the surface? Underground, there are endless plant root systems. Don't fear the dark. Don't fear the dark. We are not ordinary rodents. We are the greatest architects under this snow mountain. As long as we follow these blueprints and get to work, avoid the traps on the surface, we can build a vast empire underground that will never go hungry. Remember my motto. Infrastructure changes fate. Digging builds the future. The first division, Hardcore Digging Team 1, led by Black Carbon. We will select 12 strongest male prairie dogs with the sharpest claws. You are the commanders. You will follow my planned route and gnaw through the hardest frozen soil. Dig the widest passages. 2nd Division, Agile Logistics Team 2. Composed of smaller size, agile female and juvenile prairie dogs. Your job is to work like an assembly line, taking the excavated dirt from Team 1 and quickly haul it to the abandoned seedling pit at the bottom of the cave. 3rd Division. Select 3 prairie dogs with the sharpest hearing and sense of smell. You won't participate in digging. Your only post is at the hidden ventilation shaft closest to the surface. Listen for any movements from humans and report the client's real-time position at any time.
Bye. Listen up, everyone. Our era is coming. 4th, no matter the cost, obey my orders. Victory will surely belong to us. Listen up. We're on 3-shift rotation now. Machines can stop, but our claws can never stop. Digging Team 1 must advance 3 meters every day. Anyone slacks off, gets kicked out of the colony, goes up top to be bait for the traps. Team 2, hurry up. Don't pile dirt in the middle of the passage. This is a fire exit. Get it to your head.
As a former architect, I know the soil structure better than anyone. I didn't let them dig blindly downward. Instead, I used the advanced split-level vault structure. All tunnel ceilings are dug into perfect semicircles. This way, the pressure from above gets evenly distributed to the soil walls on both sides, no matter how much they step on the ground above. Our passages will never collapse. Not only that, I also designed separate dry and wet living and activity areas. I even dug 2 constant and temperature granaries specially for storing dried plants. What's called dimension reduction strike. This is it. Those 2 stupid poachers up top, they're probably still up on the surface drinking cold wind right now, waiting for us to walk right into their trap.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Oh shit, toxic fumes. The poachers waited 2 days up top. They didn't see any of us go out. Finally lost their patience. They used the cruelest trick, smoking us out. They want to suffocate us alive down here. Goddamn, those bastards even brought hounds. And the hounds are following our scent, getting ready to dig straight through the top layer to get in.
Dare to pump smoke into my construction site. How dare you mess with my load-bearing wall? All teams grab your tools and get ready to move. They think they can smoke us out. I'll show them today what fluid dynamics and directional demolition really mean. Stop running around. Everyone, stay put and hold your breath. Logistics Team 2, listen up. Block the passages between zones B and C with loose soil. Seal it off fast. Create an airtight compartment. Haitan, take Team 1 to the vent area below. Dig upward at a 30-degree angle. Connect with that abandoned fox den on the surface. Those poaching morons have no clue about fluid dynamics or the chimney effect. They think pumping smoke into the hole will force us out. How naive. Since I cut off the underground passage with loose soil, the internal air pressure changed instantly. When this 30-degree angled vent shaft was dug through, a powerful negative pressure airflow formed in an instant. All that thick, scalding toxic smoke, like flood water finding an outlet, was sucked up 10 times faster, violently.
Boss, this move is brilliant. That spicy gunpowder smoke goes in. Even a bear would be knocked out by the fumes. We'll just wait to collect the meat at the entrance. Good job. Once Da Huang digs through the soil layer, we'll go down and finish them all in one go. What the heck? This is so spicy, I almost flew out.
Step 1, the anti-smoke ventilation system, perfectly complete, but the crisis isn't over. Been waiting for you, Mud, as a big site demolition man. My specialty is torrential demolition and takedown. Team 1, all of you see that dog's paw next to that protruding rock layer, gnaw through it. Hollow it out completely. A Marmot and scissor bite force is incredibly strong, especially with a dozen of them working together. Load-bearing wall trap check. Mission accomplished.
Da Huang, where the heck are you? Pull me up quick. What can a few lousy rodents possibly do? Go retrieve all those steel traps. We'll pour gasoline into the hole and burn them alive.
Those traps, made of high-carbon steel, are extremely heavy. Poachers usually use an iron chain to secure the trap tightly. Brothers, see those wooden stakes driven into the ground? The name says. We can bite through high-carbon steel, but chewing through a few pine stakes is as easy as eating crackers. Next up, micro-operation time. Reverse construction completed. Client, please inspect the results.
You damn animals! I'll blow you all to dust today. What was that sound? Ah, boss, what's wrong? My foot, he's broken. Ah.
Well done. We won this human rodent war. Our colony is finally safe. Suddenly, the ground trembled violently. A rhythmic, powerful vibration not from wildlife, but from heavy, powerful machinery. Then a sharp siren pierced the air, like a sword cutting through the howling snow.
Risa, 1st Platoon, Border Force Engineer. You reckless butchers have some nerve. Daring to run wild in this military-restricted zone.
Damn the army, regular troops. Survival skills? Poof, worthless. The ultimate goal is a government job.
It's this still, don't move. We set the traps right at the entrance. It ran off on its own. Sir, please, get us to hospital. My leg's ruined. I think you're hiding something. Do you even know where you are? This is Zone 6, the high-risk area of the Yokian Snow Mountains. For a few Marmot pelts. You dared to trespass in this death trap, a minefield. Stepping on your own traps was lucky. Fit hid an anti-personnel mine buried here. You'd be in pieces right now.
A minefield. So I was 30+ Marmots. I've been dancing every day on high explosive mines left here decades ago. When I was doing demolition underground earlier, I've been off by a few centimeters. The whole colony would have been blown to bits.
What now? These poachers ran around blindly and messing up our planned safe route completely. This mission from command is absolute. We must secure it before the spring thaw ends the mountain blockade. Otherwise, if herders wander in, the consequences are unthinkable. Bring lightning down to try. No. The terrain's too complex. Most buried here are oath pressure or tilt rod mines from decades ago. He's got a keen nose, but he weighs nearly 90 pounds. Those old mines, corroded by groundwater, are extremely sensitive. That pressure could set them off instantly.
Good grief. What kind of mess is this? Talk about perfect timing. This is a top-tier offer made just for you. What do they need? A mine clearer with a sharp nose for underground structures. And, oh wait, that one set off pressure plates. I'm a full-grown groundhog. I weigh, at most, around 10 pounds. If I just manage my surface area a bit. There's no way I'll trigger one. Those heavy anti-personnel mines? Not a chance. Not only that, in my past life, I was a top architect at a great design firm. I have a terrifyingly sharp instinct for stratigraphy, soil settlement, and compaction. I can even tell by the moisture and smell of the dirt if there's metal buried underneath. This job is practically tailor-made for a civil engineering rodent like me.
Wilderness survival, being king of the hill. For wildlife, the end is the dinner plate. For the corporate strong, the end is a government job. I'm a rodent with military rank and a government position. I get chauffeured around. Eat special supply peaches and organic carrots every meal. And don't have to worry about being woken up at midnight by a client to revise blueprints.
Fortune favors the bold. I'm getting this position today no matter what. Let's do this.
Alert! This thing is sentient.
Enough chatter. Get to the point. My assessment is about to start. I didn't go rub against his hand to act cute. Because I know to get into a hardcore unit like this, you can't rely on cuteness to get the job. You have to show terrifyingly core, competent.
Watch and learn Roki. Today, the old sergeant teaches you how to clear mines. Danger! Get back!
An old pressure-activated anti-personnel mine. Even if the fuse gets more sensitive from years of groundwater corrosion, its physical trigger threshold is fixed. It usually needs 15 to 20 kilograms of vertical pressure. My groundhog body, the plump, teased by my keenest chubby 3, weighs at most around 10 pounds. Plus, I walk on all fours. That 10 pounds is spread incredibly evenly across my forepaws. The ground pressure is pitifully small. Walking through a minefield, I'm like a feather floating on water. To set off a mine, I'd have to hit it with a rock myself. But just strolling through a minefield won't get you a military commission. I have to prove myself to these humans who hold the authority to allocate special carrot. To the average person, this snowy garden is a vast white expanse. Flawless. But in the eyes of a top civil engineer, once the earth has been disturbed, even after 50 years, it leaves indelible mechanical traces. 3 meters to the left front. And the normal soil settlement curvature. Surrounding vegetation roots show evasive growth patterns. The soil carries an extremely faint mix of low-grade TNT and the oxidized smell of rusting metal.
What's he doing? He's digging. Could there really be a mine there?
See that clearly, sir. That's what you call professionalism.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Platoon Leader Chen, not only did the little guy not get blown up, he pinpointed the mine's exact location. That sense of smell and intuition is 100 times more precise than our mine detectors.
Finding one mine is no big deal. Today, I'm gonna show you what a true underground army and automated bomb disposal line looks like. This is a very specific frequency. As the chief engineer who just led the colony in excavating a super underground fortress, I've established an underground acoustic communication system with the groundhogs, similar to Morse code. It's my utterly loyal top contractor, Blackie, leading his elite excavation team 1, sneaking over from the safe underground layer. Brothers, our chance for an official post is here. Start digging. Dig along the seam beneath the mine. If we just mark the mines, these uppers would still risk their lives for manual disposal. I can't let them sacrifice in vain. To firmly secure my position as the Army's divine beast, I'll take service to the extreme. I'll give them a permanent physical level deactivation. A pressure mine works by a heavy weight on top, triggering an internal firing pin to detonate it. Given that, what if I completely hollow out its supporting foundation underneath? That way, the mine would settle down perfectly stable, stuck in that vacuum hole. The second mine clears the load-bearing plug. The third pulls out the tripwire plug. Fourth and fifth, eliminate the hidden wire core plug. Seventh, eliminate the fuse plug. Eighth,
He's a soldier king, a total soldier king. No matter what it cost. We must recruit that Marmot into the army for me. What the hell is this? It's not just an animal. This is clearly a top-class demolition expert and a master of geology with him. Will our military region still have casualties when clearing mines from now on? Report. Send a report to the head of the military region immediately. I'm going to recommend him for a special merit citation. I'm going to specially recruit him into the army.
could form a position, a special merit citation, and a special supply of carrot. I'm Lin Yuan. I've lived 2 lives. I finally fucking made it out of the grind.
No, it's an aftershock from the snow mountain. It's going to trigger a small avalanche. Everyone, find cover immediately. Pangsan danger. Pangsan, don't move. Platoon Leader Chan. Don't come closer. The fuse. I've already stepped on the fuse. This is a pressure release anti-tank mine. As soon as I lift my foot, the firing pin will hit the primer immediately. Little guy, you did really well just now. What a pity, this special recruitment spot for you. I'm afraid I won't live long enough to approve it. Everyone listen up. Fall back immediately to the safety line 100 meters away. Retreat now.
In this life, I've worked my ass off for others. Nobody's ever treated me this good. If you want to go down, you gotta get my permission first. No one on this side can fucking die on my watch. So today I'm gonna use the absolute physical principles of civil engineering to forcefully lock down your life.
Pangsan, are you crazy? Get the hell out of here. Go! What is he doing? Is he trying to help?
Quiet. Don't move. My whole life is riding on that foot of yours right now. This is a very old Soviet-made anti-tank mine. With a pressure release fuse. It relies on the spring's mechanical force and the impact of the firing pin. I'm confident my plan will work. This is a micro operation with zero tolerance for error, but I'm ready for this. Squeak. Find me a stone, the hardest granite you can find. No more than 3 millimeters thick. It has to be somewhat wedge-shaped. Good brother, when I pass the civil service exam, I'll definitely get you a temporary contract position. Completed a custom physical lock release module. Thickness precisely controlled at 2.8 millimeters.
What? What is this? In that moment, he had an absurd illusion. That wasn't an animal at his feet, but an experienced, calm and collected top bomb disposal expert. Now witness the miracle. You want me to lift my foot? Platoon leader, no! Don't move a muscle.
Trust. This is a life or death gamble across species.
Alright. Today I'll trust you, this mythical snow mountain beast. Mythical beast? This is absolutely a mythical beast? Little guy, what kind of immortal are you? Come back to base with me. I'll treat you like royalty.
Perfect. First class, merit secured, lifetime position. My wealth and status are locked in for life. It's done. If this multi-ton boulder hits the landmine, the massive force would instantly crush the fragile physical lock structure, detonating the explosives inside. Then, not only would the boulder turn into deadly shrapnel, plenty to the oder so on the balls of whirlwind destiny.
Platoon leader, run!
My brain instantly calculated the boulder's fall time and the mine's detonation radius. No escape. Last life I was a corporate slave taking blame. This life, I'll be a hero who stands tall. I'll use my body as the final buffer for the fragile physical lock module. If this fatty body absorbs just a fraction of the impact vibration, the enemy mine won't explode. Platoon leader Chen and the others will live. Damn, this civil service exam is brutal. Ouch! You pain like being in a hydraulic press. Every bone crushed to powders. I don't know how long I floated in darkness. Just felt no more biting mountain wind. No suffocating rust smell from anti-tank. Mines. Is this the underworld? Where are the underworld guards? No one offered me memory erasing soup when the scent suddenly hit me. The warm orange glow instantly swallowed the entire blue consciousness spectrum. My consciousness was instantly overwhelmed by this powerful sensory impact. That's the taste of a peach, and it's definitely not some cheap knockoff bought from a roadside stall. Based on my past life experience, having tasted premium fruit from clients, this is absolutely a top-tier air-freighted peach.
Doctor! Quick, call the medic. The divine beast is awake. Take your time eating, there's plenty.
These foolish lads, I saved them to get into the system. And they saved me.
Comrade Limpang-san! For your exceptionally heroic act of saving the entire platoon. Specially approved by the highest military district command, you are awarded a first-class merit citation. and exceptionally recruited as the first and only official and enlisted member of our Border Defense Forces Special Engineering Platoon.
I did it. That past life office worker shouting at blueprints, getting scolded like a dog by clients, the miserable corporate drone, has fallen. The one alive now is the first in the history of the walking military district. Also the only one with a national level iron rice bowl, the first class merit, an exceptionally esteemed system rat. Mission guaranteed, sir. The food in the system is just too good. Every day, besides the specially supplied plateau garnac vegetables and incredibly fresh fruit platters. Even the chew sticks are specially sourced by the logistics squad. Premium sweet and crispy bones. Squeak, squeak, squeak. See this? This is structural mechanics. When you encounter this kind of soft loose soil, don't just stomp on it like a brute. Learn to use your noses to sense the soil density. Understand? Good. Whether as a human or a groundhog, any grand dream, any burning, red-marked comeback ultimately boils down to one incredibly simple truth. Because the end of the universe is always, damn it, the system. Ha ha ha.